That man got on the stand and said, the prison population is dwindling. We need more black bodies.
Of course he got on there and said that, because at the end of the day, look at all the money that they make off of us. But the one thing you said about this new system, no, it ain't no new system. This is the thing. We just need to stop supporting this system. Why would we play the game called life? Because the drug dealer card is highlighted. You get no 401k, you pay no taxes, you get a lot of women, right? But what you gonna do? You ain't gonna get no unemployment. Of course they make money off it. You can look at it, you can pause to read. So of course they want black and brown people. They don't care. Most of them that are greedy anyway. I'm not gonna say all of them. But even look at the crime bill and what they're doing. We know who that was targeted to. As if like we don't see the drug dealers that's actually the pharmaceutical ones. But just like I met this dude, right? He came out of prison, you know what I'm saying, in my old hometown, and I told him, I said, what's up, bro? I said, what you gonna do differently? He said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna get caught like I got caught last time. And I said, why don't you look at it like this? I want you to see America more as a corporation than a country. I said, you have what is called a social security number, right? So what you gonna work all your life, right? Selling drugs, and what you gonna have to show for it, right? You can't get no unemployment, you can't get no 401k, you can't do no investment. And I said, because once they run your social security number, it's gonna tell you it's gonna tell them the last time you worked. And then if you go to prison, then guess what? You sitting here making what? Maybe they used to making between 29 cents to 54 cents an hour. But they was able to get outside and see the sun. And then after that, you know, if your girl is faithful, if she's not, we know how that can be, right? But let's just give her the benefit of doubt and say that she's gonna be faithful, right? But your kids is gonna grow up, so you're gonna miss all the graduation, you're gonna miss all the times they walking, whatever the things is, you're gonna miss all of that. I said, let me ask you another question. Imagine you had a white twin, right? Y'all did everything together, right? Every bop, every lick, whatever you want to call it or whatever like that, every transaction, right? Let's say y'all both get caught. A, he gonna get more time than you. B, y'all can get the same amount of time. C, you gonna get more time than him. He said, man, you know, C, I'm gonna get more time than him. I said, so why would you play this game knowing that it's already fixed and you're not gonna get the appropriate crime punishment for it? I wouldn't even do it anyway. And guess what? He ended up changing his life. That's why I tell people it's to our benefit, because, you know, we can't do certain things, and that's good things. It shows us that, you know what, this is the appropriate punishment for it, but we're not going to get that. So why would you even do that anyway? They're going to treat you differently. And look at just how it is, just even with being pulled over just while being black at times. And the problem is because there's no laws that could convict them. The only laws that they have pretty much is if they violate your civil rights. But that's why, you know, they have this what's qualified immunity. And I think President Trump made sure that they have immunity, or they strengthen the laws for it. But that's easy for anybody that wants to be a bully, that can become a cop and can do whatever they want to do. They know ain't nothing gonna happen to them.